Hey guys, this is Naresh. So in this video, we will see what are variables in Python. So before we go ahead and write any program, let's understand what variable is. So you can assume that variable is a kind of a container in which you can store few things. So let me show on the screen. Let's assume that this is a container, okay? And let me give it a name, okay? And so I'm giving name as A, okay? And let's create one more container here. So I will do it like this, and here let give name as B. Okay, so I was explaining about the variable. So let's understand that whenever we create a container in which we can store few things and there is a name of that container, which is A right now. So A is a variable. So in the memory, I can store some value in this variable A. So let's assume that in this variable A, I'm storing some kind of a number. Okay, so I'm storing 2 in that. So the value is 2, but A is a variable. So whenever I have to use 2 in any of my calculation, I can just call A and it will get replaced with the 2 automatically. Similar thing for B. Maybe I can put something for the B also. I am placing 3. Okay, in case if in my program I am doing something like this, A plus B, okay, just like we do in algebra, if I do something like A plus B and if I print it, then the answer which I will get is 5. So the answer which I will get right now would be 5. Okay, so A is a variable which has a value 2, B is another variable which has a value 3, and if I add those two variables, I will get an answer 5. So simplest term, this is a variable. Now let's see how we can use a variable in our program. Okay, so I'm opening a PyCharm here. Okay, so this is a blank class, and to understand the variable, as we have took the previous example, we will write the same example here. Let's assume that there is a variable A, okay, and I am putting a number 3 here. Okay, so A is a variable in which I am putting the number 3. Similar thing, B is a variable, I am putting the number 2. And if I do something like print A plus B, and if I just run this program doing a right click and run lesson 1, you will see the answer I am getting 5. Okay, so this is, we are doing this just with the numbers, but we can do this with the string also. Now let's see, we have another variable. Let's see, its name is name. Okay, and I can put any kind of a string here. So maybe I can put hello. Sorry, so I can put here hello, HELLO. Okay, and I need to print this out. So if I do something like print name, see, I'm not printing hello directly, I'm just calling its variable. And if I do something like this, print name, and I do run, see, I'm getting the output is hello. Okay, so now name is a variable which has a value hello, and I can do some operations also on this if I want. For example, I want to add world, like hello world. I want to add world after the hello. So what I will do, I will just put a plus sign here and I will call world. Okay, so basically name will get replaced with hello and there is a world string, and this plus sign we concatenate both the strings. So if I go ahead and do a right click and just click on run, you can see that it's a hello world. And if I want to put a space, I have to make sure I am putting a space before the world word. Okay, so if I run that, it says hello world. Okay, so that's mean variables can not only be just used for the integers, but can be used for the strings also. Okay, now as I have said that name is a variable and hello is a world, but it is not necessary that you print everything whatever there in this variable. You can even call a part of the value. Okay, so what I will do, let's assume there's a hello string, but if I want to call a particular character in that, so how would I do that? I will simply do print and then name. After that, I will put a bracket. Okay, and here I need to give an index number. So H is the index number of 0. So it starts from left to right. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0 to 4 I can give any number. So if I give 0 as an index number, and let me remove this print statement and also remove this integer print statement also. Okay, simple. This is a program, and if I do right click and run, see, it has printed h, right? So it has printed the h as a character. If I give 1, okay, and if I run it, it give me e. Okay, what if I need to give o? So that's mean I need to give 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 index number. So I will give 4, and if I click on right click and do run, it will give me o. Okay, there is another way to get this o also. Instead of giving number 4, I can even give -1, because when you say -1 or -2, it starts from the right side to the left side. So let me give as -1. Okay, so right click, run, and now it's give o. If I give -2, it will give me l, because now it is counting from the right side. And if I give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so if I give -5, it will give me h. See, it has given me h. Okay, but there are more operations which you can do from the string. Let's say I need to print only up to l. Okay, so that is from index number 0 to index number 2. So what I will give 0. Okay, then I will give a colon, and then I will give a 2, and then I will run it and click on run. Okay, so it has given me 0 to 2. It has given me up to h. Okay, that we need to make sure that we are doing it correctly. So from 0 to 2, it gives me h and e. Okay, let me give up to 1 to 2. Okay, now click on run. So it has given me only e. Okay, so you have to make sure that the index which you are putting is correct. Now I will give 0 to 4. Okay, 1 to 4. And if I do a right click, it's give me ELLO. Okay, so it consider this as 1, then 2, okay, and it will be 4. Okay, now let me give because see, when we say 1 to 4, so what it will give you? It will give you only 3 characters. Okay, the character is the first place, the character at the second place, and the character at the third place. And if you want this one to be there, then what you can do, you can put 1 to 6. Okay, so it will give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1 to 5. First do that. Now do a right click and click on run. So it gives me up to hello. So basically the index number are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, when I give 1 to 5, so it will count from 1 to 4. So it will do like, it will remove when you say 5, it will give you a character before 5. Okay, that is the reason it is giving up to O. And if I want to include H also, I can give from 0 to 5. So it will give me all the 4 values which are at the different index number. So there's 0, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so this is one of the way through which you can fetch the one of the character or a group of characters from your string. Okay, now but you will you may have a question in the mind, why I need to do this, why I need to put like this. I can directly print some kind of variable, but no. See what happened when you're working on your projects on different program, it might possible you are reading the strings from a different sources. Maybe you are reading the string from a web, or you're reading a string from a XML. So there are the chances that there are some kind of characters which get fetched, because sometimes I have even seen when you are fetching a string, which I will tell you later, from a particular source, they include some spaces. Okay, now I don't want the spaces to come up. I know that whatever strings I'm getting, I will get up to character 4 or up to character 5. So here I can just mention that and I can fetch that values only. I don't have to fetch the spaces. So there are different sources in which you can get different kind of characters get appended in your string, and to ignore that part, you can do a similar kind of a code in which it can only fetch a particular sequence of the characters. Okay, so this was the operation for the string, and some I have told you for the integers, but it must be clear now that what exactly the variables are. Variables are nothing but basically it is a container to store something. Like a variable A, we can store the 2. In variable B, we can store the value 3, and later on I can do anything. I have done an addition here, but you can even do a subtraction, you can even do a multiplication, or whatever operation you want to perform, you can do that. Okay, so this is it for today's video, and I hope it will be beneficial for you when you will write a complex program which includes variable. Alright, so thank you for watching and have a great day.